Today's video, we're taking a look at the difference between buying from Lego, Brick online, or Bricklink. And so which is the better value, and where should you go to buy your Lego parts for your mocks or any other kind of need you need for loose bricks. In this series, we're basically going to be comparing against different companies, different methods of buying bricks, and we're going to give different sample sizes. And so this is just kind of the first installment of this kind of series, where to buy bricks and stuff. But there's going to be a ton of different methods we're going to go over in this series, and kind of do the math behind it. Hope you're excited for this new kind of content, but let's get into the numbers and what you should do. So Bricklink used to be a separate company from Lego, but Lego has since bought them, and so this essentially you're aiding the same company here, but Bricklink is run basically by individuals. And so if you're unfamiliar with Bricklink, that's basically what it is. It's the eBay version, but just specifically for Lego, and they sell sets, parts, minifigs, all that kind of good stuff. Another thing on Bricklink is you can find stuff from like the 90s, from the 80s, you can find old vintage Lego, and even I think some stuff from like the 70s and stuff. So, you know, you can find a lot of stuff that isn't available from Lego directly. So if it's any part that hasn't come really out in a set in the last like 4 years, or if it's any kind of licensed part, basically Bricklink is your only option, or Brickowl or something like that, which we're taking a look at too. You can't get this stuff from Lego Pick a Brick online, and I'm just going to be calling this PAB, Pick a Brick. So it sounds like I'm saying prick, I'm not trying to, but anyway, we're going to refer to this as PAB from now on. Now that we got that out of the way, we're actually getting to the numbers. So what is cheaper? And so from my calculations, we'll go through each part because there is kind of a different variant here, and there's also a very key thing that you have to keep in mind. So on PAB, there's bestsellers, and then there is, you know, just nothing. There's just basic. There's not bestseller. They're not bestseller marked. And so what bestseller means is you're going to get your parts really record timing. If you live in the United States, you're going to get those in 5 days. And this is huge. 5 days is remarkable. And this is sometimes better than Bricklink sellers. Bricklink sellers sometimes can go better than that, but 5 days is actually pretty good. And so anyway, the really downside is if it's not a bestseller, this is where it gets tragic, fellas. If it's not a bestseller, it's going to take up to 40 business days because they're shipping that baby directly from the factories in Denmark. And so that's going to take a long time. In 40 days, unless you're planning out a mock months in advance, maybe this will work. But if you're working on a mock and you want to get it done in like the next month, forget about it. If it's not a bestseller, you have to go with Bricklink. And so there can be complications with that, but you know, up to 40 days is kind of tragic in my opinion. And so yeah, if it's bestseller, great. If it's not, that shipping time is really going to stink. On shipping times with Bricklink, it usually takes anywhere from a couple of days, literally like 2-3 days, some sellers, to up to 2 weeks on some sellers. And some sellers might not even get the right parts. They might, you know, miss a couple because they're individuals. They're, you know, not machines doing this. They're average people, you know, and they might miss a couple. They might give you a few extra. They might just send you a completely new part that you didn't even ask for. I've had many times where I've just gotten parts that I didn't ask for, and I still got my parts as well. Like, so, you know, the quality control isn't the same because it's individuals, and no hardship on them. I mean, they're individuals, and a lot of these guys aren't doing this as their full-time job. They're just doing this on the side, and so no shame to them at all, but, you know, just your quality control isn't going to be the same. Sand brick, profile brick here. Here's a picture up on screen. And so this baby, I got 20 of these, and I don't really know why I got this order, actually. I just have had it sitting around for a couple of months here. I ordered some Brickafit parts, and Bricklink got hacked, and so I couldn't go back to the order history, so I don't know what I ordered with this. These have just been a couple parts that I knew I ordered from Bricklink at some point. I'm pretty sure it was for a Brickafit minifigure. That minifigure, I couldn't tell you which, but if you want to go check out Brickafit, there's some cool custom products on there you might want to check out, support me directly, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. But out of the way, anyway, this is why I got this. We've done way too much prologue to this, jeez. This is going on way too long. But anyway, sand green bricks. How many did I get? I got 20 of them. And on Lego, they're going to run you 14 cents, which means $2.80 to get this little bag right here. And on Bricklink, the story's much better at $2. So already 80 cents cheaper for Bricklink. Brickowl is going to run you $3.20. Now, looking at this, Brickowl actually doesn't look like a really good deal at all. Brickowl, I don't know, I've never ordered from Brickowl. I think it's a similar situation as Bricklink, where it's just, you know, sellers that are selling them. If somebody knows about Brickowl more, I just looked at their website. I know they sell real Lego bricks, but anyway, all their prices look to be a little bit more than everything else. But anyway, so far Lego is beating this, but this is a bestseller. So if you need your parts and you know that you can do it within 5 days, maybe this might be the option for you. We go to the dark brown ones. Now I got 60 of these for some reason. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, but they're going to run you 8 cents on Lego, and they are a bestseller, which is great news. And then on Bricklink, they're 4 or 5 cents. So this is almost half the cost. So instead of $4.80, you would be paying $2.40 for this. And so Bricklink, again, on top. But you have to consider with Bricklink, if you have just this part, you're gonna have to pay shipping for that. And on Lego, you can get, you know, other stuff bundled with that, and your shipping is gonna be reduced. So anyway, but still, Bricklink, $2.40, looking pretty good. Now, Brickowl was higher as well, and you know, again, I don't know why Brickowl's on here, but anyway. Medium nougat, I got 40 of these, the same log profile brick here, which also Lego calls it the Palisade brick. I've never heard of that before. I haven't heard it referred to that. I've always log profiles, what I've called it. But anyway, Palisade apparently is what they're going with now. But anyway, on Lego, it's going to be again 8 cents. But this is where the story kind of takes a bit of a turn. It's not a bestseller. And so if you want to get these parts within 40 days, chances are Bricklink's definitely going to beat you out on that. And also Bricklink, again, has it for $1.20 here, 3 cents a brick. And so that's wild, more than less than half. I think that sentence made sense. Hopefully it did. But anyway, so yeah, and Brickowl again at 5 cents, a little bit more. Still cheaper than Lego, but yeah. So it looks like Bricklink wins all across the board. And for instance, you know, if you wanted to buy this Lego horse armor piece, you couldn't get this from Lego Bab. It's not on there because this was a older part, I believe, from the Castle line, and I don't remember which Castle line it was from. It's gonna run you $4.83 on Bricklink. Apparently that's the average quantity over the last 6 months. All these prices have been gathered from what either Lego is pricing right now, or the averages from the past 6 months off Brickowl, or the averages passed on Bricklink. So anyway, of what's sold. But and Brickowl's gonna run you $8.76. So it looks like Brickowl definitely is kind of out of the question in terms for me. Maybe, you know, if you've purchased stuff on Brickowl, maybe there's some good deals on there. But anyway, in my personal looking, just on this small sample size, and we got to keep into consideration that this is only 3 parts we're talking about, and then 4 if you count this. And so, you know, do your own research on every single part is my recommendation, because it turns out, especially if you're ordering, you know, in the hundreds of these, this could add up really, really quick. Looks like to me Bricklink kind of takes the cake for prices. It looks like they have the lowest prices, but again, I think Lego is still reasonable in this, and it's not like they're price gouging you too much in any of these, and you're getting reliable shipping if it's a bestseller, and you know, so I think really Lego and Bricklink are both really, really good, valuable resources to buy from, and Brickowl kind of just falls behind. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your experiences are of buying this, and we're gonna do more stuff like this and comparing a ton of different other parts, and maybe minifig parts at some point. And so there's gonna be a whole kind of thing to this, because I'm pretty sure on Bricklink, Lego minifigures kind of get priced out the wazoo compared to Lego. So there's a bunch of different caveats to all this, and so basically the end takeaway is watch some more of my videos once my series comes out more about this, but do your own research, look at everywhere, look at all the sites, and decide which is better for you. Also eBay, don't buy loose bricks on there. They're crazy over there, crazy. I didn't look specifically for these, but I know that they'll sell you like 4 or 5 of those for like $1. They're crazy. So I would not recommend going with eBay. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye.